helping you at home play your best game of rugby yet. Welcome to the Momentum Masterclass on FNB Classic Clashes. As usual, I'm Dino Zakola and I'm joined by the assistant coach to the Springboks, Gary Gold. And today we're going to be doing a drill, a classic 2-on-1 attacking / defensive drill, which then leads into a 3-on-2.
That's it.
And of course, Gary, this is very helpful in preparing for a game, warm-up, or ahead of an actual game itself.
Yeah, it can be used in the warm-up for the teams to do as a warm-up, or it can be used at full intensity. A lot of really cool elements to this drill. Most importantly, the decision-making on attack and defence. And I think it's something that can be used repetitively quite a lot during the course of the season because it happens so often in the game.
Well, let's take a look.
Sure. Okay, I think what we'll do, Dino, is we'll have a look at it right from the top, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So as you see, a guy makes the pass, he goes into a 2v1, he becomes a defender, they go into a 3v2, they finish off and the drill repeats itself again. 2v1, 3v2, and he finishes and puts the ball down. Okay, let's have a look at this drill again. Just take note as well, you've got the two beacons over there in case you didn't notice them earlier. You want to try and stay within the boundaries of that. Okay, let's just take a look at this drill, going through it slowly. The defender passes and he goes on and becomes a classic 2v1 situation at the moment. What he needs to do is try and put the ball carrier under a lot of pressure. Ball carrier needs to draw and pass him and get the ball away. Pretty simple, but it's still something that happens quite regularly in the game. Carry on going, he becomes an attacker now. Okay, and immediately we find ourselves in a 3v2 situation. Okay, so we've got the three attackers over here playing against the two defenders, staying within the boundaries. Okay. Now what you're looking for is you're looking for a lot of communication, especially the guys who don't have the ball, because they're his eyes and ears. They can see what's going on with the defense. Obviously he's well communicated to, draw and pass, and finish the drill. Continue showing it at full pace. Then the next group guys go on, 2v1, into the 3v2, and he finishes the drill properly.
What I want to ask you, Gary, in that 3v2 situation, if we can fast forward it there to that 3v2 situation, obviously it's a situation which you come across a lot in a game, but it's something that you're able to mess up quite easily. You know, how would you suggest that those three attackers best get around those two defenders?
Okay, I mean, it's a good question, that, and I mean, that's the million-dollar question in decision-making. That's why I believe we need to spend so much time coaching this, especially at schoolboy level. I think because at that stage, when you start to get a second nature for your decision-making, it really makes you a better footballer all round. In this particular situation, one of the key elements is, as you can see, the ball carrier's got the ball in both hands. Yeah. It's so important that he does that. It's so important that you don't see him carrying the ball in one hand, which compromises his passing ability, or actually gives the defenders an idea in terms of where he's going to go with the ball. So in this case, he's got the ball in both hands, a really good decision, and he's got the two attackers on either side of him. Their depth is very good, and they can see that the space is over here. So if I just show you quickly, and just show you, there's the beacon over there. You can see that that's the space he wants to run into over there, and to a lesser degree, a little bit of space over there. So the key element for me is that those support players are communicating to the ball carrier the whole time. Almost are his eyes and ears. So they're shouting to him for the ball. He obviously hears them, communicates well. His timing of his pass is very, very good because the defender at this particular moment in time hasn't got time to slip off him and still go and make the tackle. He gets the pass away, well executed. A couple of elements with that. Because he had the ball in both hands, he can make the pass easier, and the support runner's depth was very good. And then they finish it off, and there you go. That's the try.
Thanks very much, Gary. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for this week in the Momentum Masterclass, but make sure that you catch us next week, same time, same place. And remember, if you'd like to take a look at any of the clips that we've discussed here on the show, go to our website. It's www.fnbclassicclashes.co.za, and you can take a look at what Gary's discussed right here today on the net. From myself, Dino, and Gary Gold, until next week, ciao.
This masterclass was brought to you by Momentum.